Hi, this is Chris Maddox over at thewildwomanproject.com. And I'm talking to you today because it is almost time for our new moon coming May 9th, 2013. And at the Wild Woman Project, we make a pretty big deal about the new moon. We meet in circles all over the United States and even in Canada. There's even a circle you can attend over the phone if you're nowhere near one. And the way we choose to look at the new moon is that is a time to do kind of what the moon does. So we can learn from nature, right? When the moon is new, actually, when you look up in the sky, you can't see it. It's hidden, right? So we take that as a cue. What can we learn from that? So we kind of go back and sort of focus inward through meditation and different exercises and tap into the deep wisdom, the deep knowing that is within us, so that we can step into this new moon cycle, which is essentially this new creative cycle, with an idea of what we are longing to create in the world and what we're going to do to create that. So I really encourage you to check out a circle. Now, each month, there's a new theme. So the circle is always different, same structure, different content. So last month, we had a new moon in Aries. So our theme was playing your edge, because that Aries energy is like warrior, it's fire, it's the first in the zodiac. So it's go, go, go. And we were throughout the month and in circle and in workshop, seeing what we could do to keep slowly and steadily stepping outside of our comfort zone. And it was a huge, huge growth month. And that playing your edge thing is a lifelong practice. Just because we're moving into a new theme doesn't mean you don't continue to practice that. It's too juicy not to. But this next new moon is coming in the sign of Taurus. So Taurus energy is a bit slower. And Taurus is actually ruled by the planet Venus, which is the planet of love and beauty. So the Taurus energy is really known for being very determined. Like they're the ones that you want on your team to get you all the way to the finish line. They tend to move. Their motto is more like slow and steady wins the race, versus that energy we were working with last month, which was like the starter energy, which is like the go, take the first step. That's the energy you want on your team at the very beginning and periodically to give you an extra boost, right? The Taurus energy is longer term vision. So this month we are going to be focusing on the moment. What can we do in the moment? Because I think the reason that the Taurus energy is known for having so much stamina is that they have learned that life is a process and there's no need to wait to enjoy it. It's not like we work, and then at the finish line, that's when we can celebrate, because 99% of our life is the work part. And every now and then we get to a finish line. And it lasts for 2 seconds before we create another race, right? So our theme this month is savor this moment. So we are going to be looking at ways through our sensuality, through beauty, through music, through art, through breath, through intention, how we can essentially fall in love with the moment that is. And that's something you can think about even right now when you're watching this video. So how can you, instead of thinking forward or remembering back, acknowledge the fact that the only thing that's really going on is right now. Like this is the only life. Everything else, anything in the future is a thought. Anything in the past is a memory, which is also a thought. Right? So the only thing real is the present moment. So how can you savor it? How can you just enjoy it, embrace it, fall in love with it. We get into a lot of trouble in our mind space when we are avoiding what actually is. So we are yearning for something in the future or something in the past that is not going on in the present, and it's a recipe for mental disaster. So this is a total practice, and you'll notice that most spiritual teachings come back to finding the present. So you can use your breath, you can use sensuality, and we'll be exploring this throughout the month. So if you're not on the list at the Wild Woman Project, on the email list, I send you every single Sunday to your inbox love letters and tips on whatever the theme is. So we're going to be really looking at savoring this moment and how we can implement it, because this is it. This is life. So if you're interested in checking out a circle, I'm going to put a link below this video. Please go. They're happening all throughout the week. And if you're somewhere near New York City and you want to do a full-blown 3-hour workshop with me, I'm teaching on the subject Saturday, May 25th, 1 to 4 in New York City. And it'll be a juicy and sensual experience. So I hope to see you there. Anyhow, enjoy your Sunday. Savor this moment.